Bro, check this out, dude. There's a beetle right there. There's a rock that looks just like just like, hold up. It's insane, dude. It looks pretty much just like a diamond. Your kingdom spouse is running away, dude. I'm just kidding. That's funny though because like obviously our kingdom spouse, it's not a beetle, but that's actually pretty funny though. But eventually they'll come back, you know. And this is so funny, dude. This is just this is so funny, man. I don't know. This is funny. Look what it's running to. You can't make this up, dude. It's running to alcohol, dude. What? Look at it. It's running straight to Corona. It's running to the alcohol. Wow. So a lot of our our people from our past, like our kingdom spouse, like our prodigal, if we have one, if God has told us we have a prodigal and we're not just, deceiving ourselves, because that can happen. But if God made it abundantly clear to you, then it can come off, like they're just doing their own thing. Like, look at him. What is he doing? What are you doing? Right? They're just in the jungle, man. They're just like going through all this rough terrain, bruh. Look, straggling. He was like, oh, it was all easy over here, man. He was running, man. It was quick. Right? Now look at him, dude. Look at him now, man. He's just stuck. He's stuck in a bush. He's stuck in a bush, man. Yeah, God is so funny, dude. That is hilarious. Talk about an analogy. Talk about an analogy, man. It's funny because God can. Oh wow, he's flying. No way. No way. That's the same thing. That's him. You see him? Yo. Now he's struggling. Look, he's on his back. Oh my God. He was just flying. Look. It was just flying, right? And he came back. Bro, this is so crazy. Come on. He's struggling. Look, he's on his back, right? He's trying to get back up, or she, or whatever. He's like, man, I'm tired of that tough terrain, man. He started flying. He started getting angry. She started getting angry. The prodigal came back. Now look, they're on their back. They're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do, man. I'm like confused. I'm tired. Like, God help me. And then God, he'll keep struggling. Yo, I'm sorry, I'm not a good cameraman. Got back up. He got back up. Now look where he's at. He's back to where he was before. Look at it. He's back to where he was before. Or she. And look, that Corona cap, what's all over there? You see that? See, look, and now he's back. And now the prodigal, you may not even be in communication with him like me. I'm not in communication with my prodigal, And so I don't know what's happening, right? But you can see it's like a visual representation of what's going on, man. And now they're like making their way back to, they're kind of like, they're trying to survive. He's trying to survive. He's trying to recuperate from what just happened. He just went through some stuff, man. He just started getting struggling and straggling. Now he's recovering, right? She's recovering. He's recovering. Now he's like, okay, what am I doing, bro? He's like, what am I doing? I'm just walking around. Now he's like just sitting there. He's just sitting there. He's just like, what am I doing, bro? He was fighting. It looked like he was fighting something, even though he wasn't. Well, maybe he was, I don't know. But it looked like he was fighting himself or fighting something, right? Now he's just sitting there. Now he's just, see him? Bro, like what? Now he's just standing there. And, yeah, basically, I feel like that's where a lot of people are. A lot of prodigals are just sitting there. They're just sitting there, just like, they just went through all that trouble and you know, they just got all in this big mess, you know, just like Jonah did when he was running from Nineveh, right? Got himself in this big mess, and he had to recuperate, you know. He had to you know, if I remember, I don't actually remember, but that'd be interesting. I should go read the book of Jonah, or I forget what book it is in, but basically, like, if he took a rest, you know, kind of shows what's going on. This man's walking around, all this sand, you know. Oh, he's flying away again. Now he's soaring high, you know. He got God. He's back. He's back. Now he's doing his thing. He's trying to figure out the purpose, you know. Now it could represent the wilderness too, which is pretty interesting, right? Now he's just flying around doing his thing. He's doing his purpose, trying to figure out, trying to hear God, trying to talk to God, trying to listen to what God's telling him or her, right? And like, I can see him flying over there. See him? See, look. Oh, he flew over. This is funny, man. He flew over to this workstation. So maybe, you know, maybe they're working. Maybe they're trying to hear God and trying to listen to God and what God's telling them. And now they're just trying to figure out if you're the right one for them, maybe. Maybe they're trying to figure that out. Maybe they're at that stage now where they're trying to figure that out. That is so funny, man. I was not expecting to make a video at all. On the clock. Saw 7:27 on the clock. God could literally speak through anything. Like, you can speak through, like, anything. I'm like, so interesting. But yeah, that's it. Peace. Peace out.